Alright guys, welcome to the video. Today, as you can see in the title, we're going to be working on some breath work and we're not going to be distracted by these outside noises. So the way I like to start my breathing sessions, my breath work sessions, and even before I start eating a meal or before I do anything, when I want to consciously separate what I'm about to do from everything else I just did in the day, I do this little breath. It's kind of a prayer, I guess you can call it. So here's how it goes. So you inhale. In the first breath, you express gratitude. Thank you for getting me here to this point in my life. Everything I've experienced has brought me here, so thank you. Second breath. I'm calm. So you send signals to your body, the whole nervous system, to relax. You're calm, you're safe, you're in a good environment. Third breath. I am full of joy. Now that you're calm, what else is there to feel but joy? Just experience joy in your whole being. Fourth breath. Whatever you're about to do. So I am ready to breathe. I'm ready to do this breath work and heal myself. Charge myself up with that prana. Fifth breath. Again, gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To everything. And yourself for this work you're about to do. Thank you. Okay. Now we're ready to begin. The first breathing exercise is called Kapalabhati. It is a yogic breathing technique that I picked up when I was in India doing my yoga teacher training. We would usually do these in the beginning of our sessions. And I found it to be very powerful. Some of the benefits, I'll just quickly go over them real quick just so you at least know what you're doing. We're going to be doing like stomach pumping. I'll explain it right now, but that pumping basically activates your digestive fire. So this is really good to do before meals. You'll increase your ability to digest that food. It's also known to increase blood flow to the prefrontal cortex of the brain, so increased ability to learn new things and to retain that information. And honestly, you'll feel it right away as soon as you do the holds at the end. You'll feel the clarity and you'll get it. So what we're gonna do is 60 pumps. You can do 30 if you're a beginner and it feels kind of exhausting to do more. But I'm gonna go ahead and do 60, and if you can, try to keep up. So essentially what we're doing is the 60 pumps, which I'll demonstrate, and then on the 60th one, you fully exhale and hold, cut yourself off. At the end of the exhale, you hold your breath, totally relaxed, and then once you can't hold anymore, you inhale, really straighten and lengthen your spine, although it should be straight the whole time, but extra on that inhale, and hold again and totally relax. And then you'll let that go, and that's one round. We're gonna do it 2 times in a row. So get yourself to a seated position, cross-legged is comfortable. Usually if you have tight hips, tight knees, usually it's good to put stuff, below your knees. It'll let you sit longer, more comfortably. I'm also sitting on a couple of pillows as you saw. Okay, so now that you're in position, let us begin. Kapalabhati. Big inhale. And as you exhale, you begin pumping. $30. already feel way more calm and collected. So a couple tips to keep in mind as you do this one. You want to, like I showed, contract on those exhales, and then like the last 3 to 5 reps, so let's say like 55 through 60, you take a little bit more inhale. Usually you're just going quick inhale, full exhale, and those last 3 to 5, take a bigger inhale so that you can do that hold a little bit easier and longer. And during those holds, the external hold, you want to totally relax your system. Don't like collapse and lose your posture. Posture should be totally locked in, but once your posture is locked in through your muscles, then your nervous system, you can send it signals like that I am calm breath to just totally relax. You'll be able to hold your breath longer, and you'll enter deeper states of meditation. And then same thing with the inhale. When you inhale after holding as long as you can, naturally people will tend to breathe into their traps in their neck and shoulders, creating stress up there. So don't do that. Try to keep your breath underneath your collarbone. So fully, once you've held, then expand and keep it below the collarbone so your shoulders can stay relaxed. And then again, you hold that locked in. So let's do another round and do the hold as long as you can. If I'm holding it longer, then just pause the video and then continue once not pause, just keep breathing regularly until we begin the next breathing exercise, which will be Wim Hof. So one more round, Kapalabhati. Get in position and begin. Inhale, exhale, and pump. Be still. There you go, 2 rounds Kapalabhati. If you actually did follow along, go ahead and try to tell me that you don't feel different right now than you did before you did those 2 rounds. All right, so let us continue. Up next we have Wim Hof's breathing technique, which is similar, but it's kind of the opposite. Instead of full exhales and rapid, like quick inhales, we're doing full inhales with like a half exhale. All right, so some people will have too much congestion in their nose and sinuses to be able to breathe like that. So you can do mouth breathing if you want. I'll do a little bit of both just to demonstrate both. But I'll do the nostril breathing first. So this one, I like to do 33 breaths. I think he teaches 30 breaths is his number. I just do 33 because 33 vertebrae in the spine, whatever. And so it's been my favorite number. So 33 full inhales with those half exhales, and the same thing on that 33rd breath, those last 3, 31, 32, 33, bigger inhales, even more, and then you fully exhale all of your air and hold it as long as you can. This one you should be able to hold a really long time because you're saturated with oxygen. And then again, you inhale, hold maybe 15-20 seconds after you've inhaled, but relaxed, and then that's 1 round. So we're gonna do 2 rounds in a row. So get into a good position, spine straight, and begin. I'll do some mouth. Man, Wim Hof technique is always great. So you might not be able to hold it that long in the beginning, maybe only 30 seconds to a minute, but if you keep practicing, you can easily go up to 2, 3, even 4 minutes. My goal is to get up to 4 minutes right now. The most I've ever done is maybe 3 something, probably about 3 minutes at the end of the exhale. So any tips for that one? Yeah, just full inhale, half exhale, hold at the end, hold at the top, and just enjoy the process, man. That's what it's all about, having fun here, right? Okay, and I like to switch legs about halfway through. So, good. Round 2, let's begin. I'll do again, some with the nose and some with the mouth. Nice. Okay. Good. So 2 rounds Kapalabhati, 2 rounds Wim Hof. If you have time, you want to go longer, you can do 3, 4, 5, however many rounds you want. But I like to keep it to 20 to 30 minutes for the routine. So 2 rounds of each is pretty good. And don't forget that the prayer in the beginning to set yourself up. So the next one we have is Nadi shodhana. So you have a couple options with this one. I like to, this is how I was taught in India, so this is how I do it. Pointer and middle finger on the forehead in between the brows, and then you use your thumb to block your right nostril if you're using your right hand, and ring finger to block your left nostril again if you're using the right hand. Then you can switch also left, right. So what we're gonna do is, now that we've scrubbed all the CO2 out of our system and oxygenated our blood, now we want to work on balancing the hemispheres and cleansing the nadis, which is energy channels that go through the body. The Chinese call it meridians. Basically your chi, your prana, your blood, your energy, electromagnetic energy flows through these channels, and Nadi shodhana is the cleanser of the nadis and balances the brain. So get in position, straight spine. Whichever hand isn't on the forehead, I like to keep it in the mudra, pointer finger and thumb together, and straight spine, shoulders nice and square. And what we're gonna do is, first you push out all the air out of your left nostril. So then you inhale with the left, the feminine side. Then you exhale with the left, switch your fingers, exhale out of the right, out of the masculine side, and inhale through the right. Exhale left, full exhale, inhale left, so if you have a lot of boogers and mucus, it's going to be hard to do this one. And then exhale right. You can also just, go like that if you want, but putting the 2 fingers here brings your attention to your third eye, so it's nice. So you can do that for as many rounds as you want. I'm going to do 4 on each side right now. And I'm going to practice, since I'm, nice and oxygenated and super calm, I'm going to do holds at the top of the inhale. Hold, exhale, hold, right? So like that. So 4 breaths. You can keep up with me if you want, or just go at your own pace. And eventually the goal is to, breathe silently. So the first few I was pulling in more so you can hear, but eventually you want to very gently pull that air in. So the first 2 are kind of aggressive breathing techniques, and this one is way more, calming down, winding down. Not like falling asleep like that, but just calming down your brain waves, bringing them a little bit lower, so that you can enjoy. This is a good transition to go into a meditation. Once you've done these breathing techniques, then you can just sit there. You'll already be in a meditative state, so you don't have to worry about, crazy thoughts or all the stuff. The breathing exercises get you into the meditative state. All right, so 4 rounds each side. Out the left. Hold. However long you want, I'll do about 10 seconds. Into the left. Hold. Out to the right. Hold. through the left. Hold. Breathing in through the left oxygenates the right brain. Breathing in through the right nostril oxygenates the left brain. Keep your attention on your posture, make sure it's perfect. And honestly, I lose myself in that one. I can't really count or anything like that. All my thoughts pretty much just disappear. So I'm not gonna count that one. I think I just did 3 there. But in your own practice, feel free to do as many as the number doesn't matter. Basically, what matters is how focused you are, you know, on your breath and smoothing it out and controlling it, and not instead controlling in like a controlling way, kind of. It's a surrender and a control at the same time, you know. It's a very balanced thing. So you do that one as long as you want. And then my last thing I do is Ujjayi breath, which is basically vocal breathing. You've been hearing me do it this whole time. You basically make a sound as you inhale and exhale. So we'll just do 4 of those and we'll wrap that up for the practice today. So let's do 4 Ujjayi breaths together. Inhale, exhale. Try to breathe as much through your diaphragm as you can. Fill it up, then fill up your lungs and your chest. Exhale, lungs and chest empty, diaphragm empty. Inhale. And last one. And that is it for today. Namaste, my friends. Feel free to do this one along with me every single day for 21 days. Before you have a meal is essentially, I think, the best time because you're increasing your digestive fire. Usually I eat after I work out, so I have all that pent up energy that I just, you know, built up in my workout. I like to detach myself from all of that, put myself into a calm state of being, and then, like I said, increase my digestive fire with some of those techniques, and then go and eat my meal in a nice, calm state of mind. So I'll come out with different routines. There's way more breathing exercises. I'll have some shorter ones for like quick resets, like 4 minutes, and then I'll have longer ones too. Eventually, I don't want to do those right now, maybe a little bit down the line, like a full hour of breath work, kind of in this type of method. And yeah, I mean, this is something we should be practicing all the time. India taught me that the 30 days of yoga teacher training every morning, starting with an hour of breath work, completely changed my relationship with my breath. You know, I'm way more conscious of it now throughout the day. I can control my moods and my emotions and energy levels better with these some of these techniques. You know, if I need to wake myself up quick, I can do it. If I really need to calm down and get rid of anxiety and stress, I can do it. So these are really good techniques to practice and know. So thank you if you made it this far, and if you actually follow it along, that's awesome. Namaste, stay blessed, adios.